That's a bit 4. In there because I've been in my head. You've got to judge me. Oh, find that in the Benghazi harbour. Go on. Let's get this show underway. So let's do it. That's a very good tap. Just hope the wedge has got the legs. Oh, beautiful. This gave us a big members bounce as well. Absolutely delighted. But today, right, we are covering courage, right, is the 4th value in rebuilding yourself. And that's what we need in life, innit, is a wee bit of courage to take a risk on ourselves, take a chance. Take a chance on you, to gamble on yourself. And you're already aware, mate. You know what I mean, if you've been tuning in here, I was the biggest gambler, wasn't I? Hey, but the moment everything changed is when I started to gamble and take risks actually on me and investing in my own well-being, investing in myself, to be honest. And it takes bollocks to face yourself in the mirror. It takes, as I said, what this episode is about, mate, it takes courage to face your shit, to take responsibility for your own fucking demons, my man. So I'm not going to hit it too hard. Just got to get it down there and let gravity do the work, since it's all downhill, to be honest. See if that hill takes it. Nah, I don't think it's got the legs, mate. It might. If it goes off the hill, do we see it coming? Nah, I never hit it hard enough. Tried to baby it, and I thought the hill would take it, but it's just shy. It's just shy of the green, mate. So it is. But aye, we're talking about courage today, and I think courage on the golf course is underestimated as well. Right, mate, definitely. Right, courage to take the right shot. Right, no let fear hold you back. Because how many times do we let fucking fear cripple us on the course in terms of standing over an obstacle, and then you just get in your own. You get in your own head, don't you? Like fucking, there's water in front of you, or there's like you can see up there for that tee box, there was loads of gorse and shit, and you're not even thinking about your shot, man. You're just in your head, getting fearful of getting in the traps or whatever challenge is presented with you. So it's like having the bollocks and the courage to blank out the fear on the golf course. And trusting yourself, right? Trusting yourself that you're taking the right shot. So it actually wasn't too bad, mate, to be honest. Right, we chip, then take a putt, and we might actually chip in for a birdie here. Who knows? We'll soon find out. Let's see if we get the first birdie of the channel. If no, nothing less than a par. Go on! I was getting excited there. It was online, and then it took a wee kick to the right. But I've overcooked that, mate. So I have. Well, let's start strong, right, with a par. So let's pretty straight putt, right, straight in, take a par, start as we mean to go on. Like that, take that, 4, a little 4, mate, we're good to go. Started like a fucking house on fire. But this is a lovely par 3, so it is. and it's 120 yards, right, to the pin. You can just see it through there, through all the shite. So we're just going to try and hit a nice clean wedge, mate, and get it right through, get it right through the middle there, and see if we can get another par, right. Let's see if we can get another par. I don't know. That could be on the dance floor, by the way. I got a nice members bounce there. I was actually very, very worried there because it went right, but it must open up into a hill because I seen the ball coming bouncing down. So we might be lucky. And I think that's what you need in life. There's a wee bit of luck in it as well. A wee bit of rub of the green, as they say. And that comes, I think luck comes with taking a chance on yourself. And as they say, no courage, no change, mate. If you don't have the bollocks to change for the better, to take the risks, then you're never going to get rewarded in life. Never ever rewarded. Right, never ever fucking rewarded if you don't take the gamble. And when I say the gamble, it's the gamble on you believing in yourself. But that belief comes with action. So it does, by showing up for yourself and starting to build these values in, which I've been talking about over the course of the last 3 episodes, such as honesty, having some integrity about yourself, holding your hands up and going, do you know what? Yes, I'm cutting corners here. I'm no longer got to cut corners, I'm got to do the right thing. And having a bit of discipline to show up when nobody's fucking watching, nobody's clapping. That's the hardest part in it. When we're doing the daily grind every day, and we're not getting that external validation or reward for it, and it's no coming. And then we've got determination, getting through the hard days, the tough days, grinding through, and then having the courage to take the big risks, which we're talking about today, because that's where change evolves from, change comes from. And over the course of my journey, that's where it's all stemmed from. The reason I'm here with Roberto filming is through fucking taking a chance on myself, taking a big fucking risk, turning my gambling for fixed odd betting terminals, taking that fucking cash and investing it in here, into myself, personal growth, courses, education, learning about inner child healing, childhood trauma, childhood programming, understanding why I sabotage myself through addiction, my coping mechanisms, my attachment styles, learning about boundaries. That all came from taking a chance on me, mate, taking a chance on myself. And when you take a chance on yourself, and whether you fail, you succeed, you learn more and you grow in confidence because you know you've done, right, what most people don't do, right, is take that risk. And if you want to move forward in life, right, it's about taking risks. Right, so as I said, I got a nice wee cheeky bounce off that hill and it came down onto the green. So I'm now getting our opportunity for a birdie, the first birdie of the channel. We've got to get it, so we've got to get it. If no, nothing less than a par, mate. So let's do it. Let's do it. Too much to the left. Did a nice pace on it, just never the line. So let's get the par, right, let's get the par straight. Outside of the cup, right, for the par. Oh, fuck. Fuck that. Right, bogey it is. Right, bogey. So 1 over. We've started a par and a bogey. Not the worst, eh? Not the worst. Right, let's go on to 12. Yeah, on to 12. Again, which I'm talking about is like courage and not having that fear in it in the golf courses. How many times do you come up to the tee box, man, and it's all this gorse and shite in your way, and all you're thinking about is that? And then I don't know how many times I've been on that tee box and I've fired it right in there because I've been in my head. I've been fearful, right? Fearful of the obstacle. Whereas it's about trying to take that out in it. Try to take that out of your head and just knowing that there's a big fucking fairway there. A big fairway to hit. So aye, let's get on with it, let's get the wedge. We can go for it. So just over the shite, onto the fairway, mate. Over the shite and onto the fairway. And we're good. I finned it, but it's got to be okay. It's got to be, aye, it's on the fairway. Aye, we're on the fairway, middle. Just, aye, we're on the middle of the fairway pretty much. We're on the good stuff, so we are. So aye, courage is one of the Marines' ethos. Aye, because you have to have courage when you get through something like that. And there was many times I was fearful, I'm going to say, when I was, afraid, first and foremost, of failure when I first went, because I didn't want to get back to the life I created. So the dread, the fear was fucking, I can't even tell you how, not crippling, but I was just like, fuck me, man. And I have to get through this Royal Marine training, and I'm getting back to that old life in Civvy Street. So every challenge in there, from turning up to the foundation block, to the late nights, to the getting thrashed, down the bottom field, to the gym pass-outs, to not being able to do fucking 4 pull-ups, like getting out on the pull-up bar every night, to the Commando tests, etc. Everything there, man, took massive amounts of fucking courage, because I was fearful that I was going to fail. And how many of us are fearful that we're going to fail in life? Fucking loads, eh? Everything we set out to do, that old imposter syndrome kicks in, doesn't it? You know, the old childhood programming, that voice in our head, for the school bully, for the dad who never fucking praised you, who told you were fucking rotten, who never gave you any confidence, is in there, innit? It's in there. And when you go to accomplish something in life, that fear can cripple you, mate. And just building this channel, I also fearful. The old imposter syndrome kicking in, is this got to work? Am I good enough? Are people got to watch this? Does this method work? Walking around uncut, mate? People got to judge me, all that shite. But you know what? I'm actually fucking proud of myself. Now I'm just coming out onto a golf course, getting the fucking wedge out, hitting the clubs and talking and trying to put a message across. And if I'm not articulating that like fucking Jordan Peterson, mate, then fuck it, because I'm fucking a working class guy from Glasgow. Right, I know my roots. And I think maybe it can inspire golfers, any man, that doesn't matter where you're from, mate, if you've got a wee bit of fucking courage and bollocks about you, that you can go and achieve whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? A wee bit of freedom for yourself to live life on your terms. So as I said, that was a decent shot onto the fairway. We've got 60 yards to the pin. So let's just get it up there. We need to be pretty accurate because it's a tight gap through there. The trees to the left, trees to the right. So let's do it, my man. Let's get it up there. Oh, finned that into the bushes. I hit a fucking tree, mate. Did you hear that? Oh, Stuart. I'm going to hit another one, just in case. Right, I'll hit another one up, just in case. Right, I'll get another ball. Do you know, every time I do a big fucking motivational speech, I always mess the shot up. Have you noticed that? Right. We'll have a look, maybe I get a nice members bounce, but who knows, we'll hit a second. At least it's in play. Right, it's in play the second. That was better. But I don't know if it came out, it hit a branch, but who knows. This, as I said, a wee bit of luck there. I always remember my first deployment as well, with a Royal Marine boarding team, out to Libya in 2011, when all that civil unrest and when they were trying to overthrow fucking Colonel Gaddafi. We get tasked as part of HMS War Minister as a troop, Royal Marine boarding teams, to get into like Benghazi harbour and cordon off a wee section and do like a wee QRF and escort any British nationals onto the ship and back to Cyprus. And I was fucking I was just passed out Marines. That was my first draft up to Faz Lane, and lo and behold, I was fucking point man off the ship, and I was fucking shitting myself because, as I was saying, the harbour was hostile. There was fucking cunts walking about with AK-47. People were everywhere. As you know, Benghazi about that time was a fucking absolute state. And when I was walking off that boat, I was like, heart was going 100 miles an hour. I was sweating. I was thinking, if anything kicks off here, I'm just going to have to rely on the training that I'd just been through for that 9 months. But thankfully, everything went plain sailing. We walked off. We cordoned off a wee square in the harbour in one of the hangars. Set up like a wee reception and started to process like passports and that to take the British nationals who were stuck in Benghazi at the time and get them onto the HMS War Minister, then drop them off in Cyprus. So that was my very first deployment, the very first time I could really feel fear and anxiety around like a life or death situation, was walking off that warship as the first fucking man. And maybe it'd have been no too bad if I was the 6th or 7th, but the first. Right, nice wee chip up onto the green, and let's do it. Wee bit too much beans. We're just through the back, mate. But not too shabby. Getting lost in my stories here that my golf game is starting to pay for it. So let's get this putt. Nice downhill off the shite, off the rough. Let's finish strong. Let's go the legs. It's not got the legs. It's a good run out though. A good run. Right, let's get this in and finish this strongly, my man. Right, let's do it. Go on. Beautiful. So that putt felt very, very good. I can see Roberto nodding in agreement. So aye mate, today's episode was all about courage, and all I'm going to say, if you've got the courage, go and download the 5-day free golf reset in my bio and get yourself started on this journey rebuilding the boy within you. Also mate, don't forget, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday for the next 3 holes, my man. Cheers.